For over a century, American roads have been ruled by machines that became more than just cars. They became legends, symbols of freedom, power, and innovation. Today, we count down the top 10 most iconic American cars of all time. Vehicles that left tire marks, not just on asphalt, but on history itself. The story begins in the 1950s, when America decided it needed a true sports car of its own. The answer was the Corvette. Lightweight, stylish, and unlike anything else on the road at the time, it introduced fiberglass bodywork and a completely new vision of American performance. Early models came with a 3.9-liter inline-six engine, while later versions received a more powerful 4.3-liter V8. It wasn't the fastest machine of its era, but it became something even more important: the foundation of an icon. Some vehicles are built for roads. Others are built for freedom. The Wrangler traces its roots directly back to the legendary Willys Jeeps used during World War II. Over time, it evolved from a military machine into one of the most recognizable off-road vehicles ever created. Available with everything from four-cylinder engines to powerful V8s producing up to 470 horsepower, the Wrangler remains a symbol of adventure, rugged durability, and exploration. Few vehicles represent freedom quite like a Jeep. By the late 1960s, the muscle car wars were in full swing, and Dodge answered with one of the most aggressive designs America had ever seen. The Charger combined brutal V8 power with a sleek, fastback silhouette that looked fast even standing still. Powered by the legendary 7-liter Hemi V8 producing 425 horsepower, the Charger quickly became a street legend. Its fame only grew through movies, television, and pop culture, cementing its place as one of the most iconic muscle cars ever built.
The 1950s were an era of optimism in America, and few cars captured that feeling better than the Bel Air. Chrome accents, sweeping tail fins, and colorful two-tone paint made it one of the most recognizable cars of its generation. Under the hood, a V8 engine produced up to 283 horsepower, impressive performance for a family car of its time. The Bel Air became a lasting symbol of classic American style and the golden age of cruising.
Not every American icon is a sports car. For decades, the Ford F-150 has been the backbone of American roads, farms, and construction sites. First introduced in 1975, it became the best-selling vehicle in the United States for more than 40 years. From dependable work trucks to high-performance off-road machines and modern electric versions, the F-150 constantly evolved with the times. With towing capacities exceeding 14,000 pounds, it earned its reputation as America's workhorse.
For decades, electric cars were seen as slow and impractical. Then Tesla changed everything. The Model S proved that an electric vehicle could outperform traditional sports cars while offering luxury, advanced technology, and everyday usability. Modern versions produce over 1,000 horsepower and accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds. More importantly, the Model S forced the automotive industry to rethink the future of driving. When Ford launched the Mustang, Chevrolet needed an answer. That answer arrived in 1967 as the Camaro. Aggressive styling and powerful V8 engines quickly turned it into one of America's favorite muscle cars. Over the years, the Camaro evolved from a classic street machine into a serious performance car capable of competing on modern racetracks.
With up to 650 horsepower in modern versions, the Camaro continues to deliver the raw driving experience that made muscle cars legendary.
Some cars become famous. Others make history. In the 1960s, Ford set out to defeat Ferrari at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, one of the toughest races in the world. The result was the Ford GT40. Powered by a roaring 7-liter V8 producing nearly 500 horsepower, the GT40 achieved the impossible by defeating Ferrari 4 consecutive times between 1966 and 1969. It became one of the greatest racing cars ever built and a symbol of American determination. Few cars have influenced automotive culture like the Mustang. Introduced in 1964, it created an entirely new category known as the pony car, affordable, stylish, and performance-focused. From classic fastbacks to modern Shelby GT500 models producing more than 700 horsepower, the Mustang evolved continuously while keeping its unmistakable identity. It became a movie star, a racing icon, and a dream car for generations of drivers.
At a time when the automotive world moved towards smaller engines and electrification, Dodge chose the opposite direction. More noise, more power, and absolutely no compromises. Its supercharged 6.2-liter V8 produces up to 1,025 horsepower in the Demon 170 version, launching from 0 to 60 in around 2 seconds. Massive, aggressive, and unapologetically excessive, the Hellcat became the final roaring chapter of the classic American muscle car era. It's not just powerful, it's unforgettable. From muscle to innovation, from the open road to the racetrack, these cars didn't just move people, they shaped generations and defined American automotive culture. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more automotive legends.